Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be patch notes for the 9th of July, or the first summer patch notes. It is a blue Freyr, which by the way, can I say, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what they're cooking, but go away. We don't need this. It looks horrendous, that's all I'm going to say. No LR this week. My guess is they probably delayed it till next week. Maybe they weren't ready with how it works, like they weren't, I guess, happy with it. You know, you never know, and of course we'll find out next week when we actually get the character, which is kind of a shock we didn't get this week. But first we'll start is with the brand new blue Freyr, who, as you can see here, this hero's unique only activates in Deathmatch, which Deathmatch is demons, so Enduro, Red Demon, Grey Demon, Howlix, Belmoth, all those kind of ones. Immediately, as he's got 2 range skills, you will not be able to use him on Belmoth, even on the normal difficulties between normal and extreme, but that won't work. He's unknown normal stuff, so the hero's base stats are increased by 7% for each ally participating in battle. The hero's skills are ranked up at the start of the battle. This is his skills only, the hero's skills, not ally skills, like other demon characters we have. All debuffs are removed from allies when the hero uses a single target attack. Allies who have their debuff removed are healed 10% of their max health for each debuff removed. Increase all stats of allies by 10% when the hero uses a skill up to 3 times, so you can increase your all stats of allies by 30%, so your allies can have up to 30% all stat boost, which is kind of crazy. That bit kind of sounds good. He does look like he was designed for Enduro. That's the reason why he has a stun skill, as you can see here. If all allies are alive, their damage dealt to enemies are increased by 30%, and damage taken is decreased by 30%. So I do feel like we're going to see sort of a second team for Enduro, which would be kind of cool. It would be kind of cool to see, you know, something new to Enduro, which is, I feel like they're going to change something, man. I'm not going to lie. Enduro seems like they released it for now, so it means people summon on the collaboration characters. They get the collaboration characters from Eminence and Shadow. You know, now they summon for this, and then all of a sudden then they make the Enduro useful again, because there was a material found in the files a little while ago that looked like, suspiciously like the Enduro's tail. And it has not appeared in any content, no event content, no nothing. So that is my still theory that it's going to be used for some sort of character enhancement, because we haven't had a true character enhancement in quite a while. I do see them adding probably quite soon. So stun skill, so this is a normal, at level 1 would be a normal 200% multiplier, at level 2 would be a 200% multiplier with a level 1 stun effect, so it will stun for 1 turn, and then at level 3, once you can see here, 250% damage plus a 2-turn stun. Also having a pierce rate skill as well, which is very good against enemies that have high damage reduction and high defense, which the Enduro has, which is the reason why Lance does so well. There you go. Light spear, which is just 3 times pierce rate. I don't know why they just don't call it pierce rate, they call it spear. Kind of stupid in my opinion. It's just pierce rate, but it's just AoE pierce rate, which is a little bit underwhelming, honestly, because his relic gives me single target damage increase, so you'd expect it to both be single target. And he's got his normal death damage ultimate with the normal multipliers. The banner itself, bad would be an understatement. Like, honestly, it would be an understatement. Green tier, it's the first time green tier's returned, so that's cool, I guess, but that's it. Every other character in this banner you would not want. So you got a lot of good support characters. So you got Demonic Beast, Demonic Beast, Demonic Beast, Demonic Beast, Demonic Beast, and LR Liz. Scardy's not bad, but apart from that, these two are horrendous. Realistically, if you've been playing this game for a while, then characters you may be missing out on, maybe Blue Scardy, maybe Tyr, and of course the new Freyr as well. But generally the banner looks really, really bad. And guess what? He will not be found in any banners because he's a seasonal character, which I think is quite stupid. Outfit looks okay, a little bit, I don't know, it doesn't seem as cool as the previous one, but that's just my opinion on the matter. Yep, cool, you see the walking animation, same as normal red. Banner itself's mid, no free summons at all, which is sort of stupid. You've got Heroina here, which will last for a lovely 4 weeks, which isn't bad. Once again, characters like Sun Jingwoo, all the new collaboration characters as well as Freyr will get the buffs, so that means they'll be a little bit more powerful. And of course I'll be testing them out tomorrow on that content as well. These are the rewards now. Nothing really much has changed. You get 80 from here now instead to make up for the fact that we have lost 2 weeks worth of Heroina, which is, it's okay. Shop hasn't changed, nothing's changed. Maybe they changed the price. Outfits, you can now buy the outfits for, this is I believe the blue Jericho, that's Say yellow melee, green melee, and that's red Liz. You can buy their sort of full set bonuses here, which as you can see give you, I think it's some sort of reward from completing the bosses. You can buy these outfits too. They both have cut-ins. Once again, this is for LR Escanor. This is for the green, red, and blue normal small Merlin. Nothing too crazy there, and that is really it. They did actually fix a few bugs. They also removed misses when attacking enemies who have crit damage increase effect has been deleted. Well, that didn't work anyway. So yeah, text that was not actually applied in the effects of. Yeah, I don't think you realise that. That's been like that since Demon King Melee. That was about a year and 7 months ago, and they've not fixed this. I complained about this on release, because this is the reason why Demon King was so hard on release, is because this text was bugged. You'd have the effect, but you'd still get absolutely nuked, because of the effect of the actual ultimate itself. Was like, every corrosion effect you have, you take like X% more damage, and it was something stupid. So, they fixed a few other things. Fixed a bug with Beru not getting the retrogression effect, which I thought that was kind of normal, because he has a res, and normally it doesn't proc on characters that have a res, which, you know, is what you would expect, because have a res and then immortality doesn't really make 2 cents, especially because Beru's res is once every turn, which is kind of stupid, but that's how it is. They fixed the bug with Millum, everyone was like, oh, they shadow nerfed Millum, they shadow nerfed Millum. No, it was a bug, and I feel like players are very stupid. If you see anyone saying that Alpha has been shadow nerfed, nope. They changed how the text was written in someone's passive. That was it. They just changed it in every other language, but like Spanish it changed. No other language it changed at all. And the way it works, by the way, no one complained the fact that Blue Giant Eren can do the same, or, you know, that Viola can do the same. It's only because Sunshine was decent. Are people now complaining that she's been shadow nerfed? She hasn't. People just haven't realised that that's how that skill works. It's got 2 effects. The first effect is to apply the debuff, which it applies before the skill's actually taken place, which means it can go through it, because it's not part of the actual skill itself. It's not a debuff skill. It's not, I don't have to explain it, but it's not the primary effect of the skill. It applies the debuff, and then the primary effect, which is weak point, only does the basic stat damage, which is what it's meant to do. People just complain about it, and I heard someone say that they were able to crit her through her mist, whatever it's called. Unless I've seen it, unless I've seen a clip of it, it's not true. I feel like they would have taken that a lot more seriously. My guess is that either there wasn't that mist effect, they actually hit the person for, you know, they hit Alpha for whatever damage it was and they crit, or the person's making it up, which is quite clearly possible. But yeah, not too bad, decent update. They fixed Millum now, which is good. So if you've been wondering why Millum hasn't been so strong recently, it's because there was a bug, but now they have fixed it, which is nice. They fixed her again. But yeah, quite a dead update, no LR. Sort of sad there's no LR. I was sort of expecting one, at least a half decent, you know, even if the LR was horrendous, still sort of expecting it. But once again, probably get an LR next week, which is fine. Maybe they're just letting it cook for a little bit longer. But yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.